What up guys, this is Wes and this is basically another video on, well, information and how to get a partnership with RPM/SocialBlade. So if you've noticed, I did do a video before on it, and I think it was good, but I didn't think it covered everything you guys wanted to hear in the video. So this video is just going to basically cover everything you need to know. For a start, I'm just going to say how you get this partnership and what you have to do, because some people think they've got it and they haven't, and some people have got it and they didn't know, stuff like that. So basically, you're going to have a YouTube account, obviously, and you're going to need 5 subscribers, but for this I'm guessing you should need about 100 subscribers and about 100 views a day would be best fit. So anyway, you're going to go to a place called SocialBlade.com and you're going to search your name in, but I've already done that, so I'll just do it again to show you. You're going to search your YouTube username, which is mine, and it's going to show you stuff, and you need to be on, when it loads up, you need to be on 2,500 a month. Now I would have been on loads, but I got a minus 4,000, so I'm on about 6,000 a month, and need to be on 2,500. So if you haven't hit 2,500, there's no point in really trying yet. But what you can do is you can either click that and then it will it'll say apply for partner here if you've got the chance and you're not already partnered. And the way to find out if you are partnered is by going to this, and it will say network claimed. Right, so network / claimed by means you're part of a network, and the network is a YouTube partnership. For example, YouTube, it's a network claimed by Google. Machinima is a network, RPM is a network, SocialBlade is the actual, SocialBlade is the network, RPM are the people that claim your videos, and Maker Studios are the people that pay you. So it's like 3 to 1. So it's going to say SocialBlade be actually partnered with RPM networks. But anyway, if it doesn't say it there, you're not partnered. So if you've got enough requirements and you're not partnered already, you want to head over to your YouTube and you want to obviously sign in. Now you're gonna you can either do it the old way, or you can use this link that I've got, which is a referral link, which is what I've got, and I will put it in the description, which will show, well, you can just click on it and it's a quicker way to to get a partnership, because you're using me as a person that's said you're good enough. So as long as you've got the requirements, it'll work. You've got to make sure you're subscribed or it won't work. So, and if you're unsubscribed, you'll lose the bonuses. So make sure you're subscribed to me, and then click the link if you think you're good enough. About 90 views a day you need. So even if it's not 2,500, it might, because you've got minus views. If you're on 90 views or upwards a day, you're fine. And I think you need at least 50 subscribers. But if you're not going to get 100 views a day if you've got 4 subscribers in total, are you? So right, so that's how to get it. You just click on the link in the description if you've got enough, and that's the quickest way. It'll send you straight to the apply, so you go straight past the first step to the second step where you fill in your information. So it's the quickest way through, and you will get a reply, but you have to bear with RPM networks, as mine took a week and a half. Some people's get it in 5 minutes, so it depends what they're doing. Right, once you've got your partnership, you're going to want something called Maker Central. Now you're going to have to request for it, so you're going to go onto your email and you're going to search, you're going to send an email to rpm.support at whatever it is, RPM support or something like that. You'll be able to figure it out, because when you're partnered, they send you a pack with everything in. So once you're partnered, you'll get that pack, right? But once you've applied, you will get an email with a contract. Now if you don't sign this contract, you can't actually be a partner till you've signed it. So on your email it's going to come up saying e-sign, so keep checking back every day till you get it, if you've said you've been accepted. So it's called e-sign document, so you're going to want to click on that, and it's going to bring up this massive contract. Read it carefully, guys, and I would print it off or save it like I've done, as it is quite an important document. If you want to actually be successful in YouTube, you'll need that contract saving somewhere. Like, I put mine on 2 USBs, my computer, and I printed it out. The normal version, and then my signed version, and then both signed. So anyway, you're going to want to go through it, and you're going to get a tax part. Now, if you're in the UK, do not sign the tax. Alright, tax is only for America, right? If you're going to want to get paid, if you're in the UK, obviously you're going to go right down to the bottom of the contract. It's going to say PayPal account. Now, that's the only way you can get paid, unfortunately. So if you haven't got a PayPal, I recommend you making a PayPal, and then, well, when you make a PayPal, you have to verify your credit cards and your bank and everything. So you're going to need to do that first. The contractors, they'll probably allow it up to like a week, probably. So you've got a week to do it, which isn't that hard, because you can get it all verified in like 2 days. But anyway, once you've got a PayPal, put your PayPal in, tick everything, sign everything. Alright, yeah, the signing bit, the signing bit. Someone asked me how you actually sign it. I typed it in. My actual signature that I use, I just typed that in. So, or you can handwrite it using your mouse, or if you've got something like an Apple, you can use that cool little pad thing and the pen to write it, which I think is quite good. Anyway, once you've signed it all and sent it back, you will have to wait a bit, keep checking your email. They will then re-sign it and send it you back as a final document. So then it'll be signed by both people to say that they're like agreeing with what you've done, and then that's what you want to print off as well. All of that, you need to save that. Once you've done that, you will get a pack coming through with all the information in what you do, how to claim videos. So once you are a partner and everything's cleared, you will get a pack saying everything that you need to do, how to make a dashboard, which is this. This is how you know how much you've been getting paid and how much views you've got, your subscribers. You can add your Facebook, your Twitter and everything. But it's going to show how to maintenance your videos, what you can and can't do videos on, what you have to do so you don't like disagree with the YouTube terms and conditions, contracts and everything. So just read that through, and it shows you what you use to get music and everything. Quite good tips and tricks on it, on how to be a good partner and stuff like that. So that's that bit done. Now, once you're this, you're not actually going to get the banner yet. You have to wait for another email. So what happens is, it says in the information booklet you will have to contact YouTube. You don't actually have to contact them. YouTube will contact you. Oh yeah, if you're gonna get a partnership, when you're applying, make sure you put your YouTube email in. Guys, make sure you do it. Otherwise, when you'll get partnered and everything and paid, but you won't be able to get the banner and stuff. Because what actually happens is YouTube will send you an email through your YouTube email. So actually, if you wanted to, you could do it all through RPM on a different email, and then just go onto your YouTube email and accept it. You'll get I got an email saying RPM Networks wants you to join their network. Click the link below if you want to join, or send us a message if this is wrong. So you click the link and it'll say, well done, you are now partnered with RPM Networks. And that's it basically. Then you've got the banner and stuff, like I'm going to show you in a minute when it loads up. Knock that off. Take your time, Google Chrome. Right, yeah, this basically, you're going to get all of this stuff, all of that, and then if you go to your video manager, you're going to get this symbol, the C, which means claimed. And if I go onto this, on your claiming options, you're going to have these, and they're all different. They'll show you how to set all these and what you can't change and what you can change. and what you do while it's, because it's important that you have to do stuff while it's uploading. But if you want, just I'll do a video on that. If you post a comment, all it needs is one person to post a comment and I'll do a video on it. But yeah, that's that bit, right? So now I'm going to answer some questions that are on here that I thought would be pretty more helpful if I did them in a video. So this is one guy, right? I just got a contract, although I'm from England like you, and I'm having a lot of trouble signing the tax and payment forms because I'm from England and all of this is US stuff. Please message back. Right, so I put, it was a bit confused, which it is, right, but I got it in the end. If you don't worry guys, because if you do mess it up, they will send you another contract through. So if you mess it up, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. They'll just send you another one, but it just will take longer. The whole process for me was about 2 weeks, but it did take 1 week to get the first email. So if you get it like in the same day saying that you've been verified, and then you get the contract like the next day, you should all have it done in a week with your banner and everything. So if you're in US, you only fill out the tax forms. If you're in the UK, you only fill out the PayPal bit. So you just leave the tax forms, which is quite a lot of it, like I think near enough the middle of the contract is tax forms. You leave all of it. Does look a bit blank, but just leave it all if you're not in the US. Right, so let's go to another question. Help me out loads, alright, yeah. Show more, right, let's find stuff. If you get 3,000 views a month, and basically if he gets 3,000 views a month and is inactive, but if he told he'd get a partnership, he would do a video 2 a day, he'd do 2 videos a day. Do you think they will accept? Right, they actually won't accept you if you're inactive at the moment. It doesn't matter if you right, RPM networks aren't looking for what you can do, they're looking for what you do. If you like got that. So basically you have to prove to them that you can do it. So you can't say like, once you partner me I'll do 2 videos a day. You have to do 2 videos a day to prove that you'll do it. It doesn't matter if you've got 3,000 views a month. You need the views, you need subscribers, and you need to obviously post, I think it's 1 video a week, so you need to do 4 a month. So inactive, I'm saying like haven't done a video for like 1 or 2 months, because then you wouldn't get partnered. Yeah, as he said, uploading 4 videos a month is fine. Yeah, so one video a week is fine, but if you want to get big on YouTube, try doing one every 2-3 days, which is what I think's the best like bit, because not only do you get to think of more ideas, you got a chance to perfect the videos and then do it. So let's find some other ones. See, it just took a day for him to get approved, and now he's a full partner. So yeah, it took him a day, it took me a week, you know. It just depends on how busy RPM networks are, because they are a new network, RPM, but SocialBlade and Maker Studios have been created quite a while ago, but RPM Network was created towards the beginning of 2012. But they are one of the biggest networks now, and I think they're the best network. So if you want to get partnered, I'd get partnered with these, because there's no limit to your money. You get all the stuff that you guys would expect to get and you would want to get. You get all of the stuff. I have account in Google AdSense, but when I want to create a banner and logo, I can't find the setting place for the banner. So you can be partnered and not have the banner. So before you do get partnered, I would recommend sending them a message, or don't like look on forums to see if they give banners out, because some people do lie or might be mistaken and have a different network, because that's happened before. This guy said he was in RPM networks, and the quickest way to find out whether you are or not is go to their SocialBlade and check what they actually are. So he said he was with RPM, which means SocialBlade. It said, oh, I'm trying to think what it says now. Anyway, it wasn't that network, but let's find something more. How long did it take? It just changes all the time, really. Another like question that's been quite asked a lot on some of my other videos to do with a partnership is, how long is the RPM contract? Well, everyone's is different depending on what they think you can do and how long they think they should have you. So I don't quite know what the minimum and the maximum, but I'm guessing it could be from like 6 months to about 2 years. But the contract will automatically renew. The only way to cancel your contract is what someone asked me the other day. You can either write a written letter to them, which is what you get when you're partnered. You get a pack, like I said earlier, with all the stuff in. That gives you all details on what you do, but I'm just going to say it in this video for people who want to know. So you either write them a letter and send it to their postcode address, right? Or you can contact RPM Networks using email, so RPM support, or you could just never touch your YouTube account again. But what's the point in that? Because then you'll probably not get partnered, because you get like, you know, you have like a file, if you know what I mean. They'll like keep loads of stuff about you, so when you go to a new network, YouTube will pass on all your information, like who you've been partnered with before, what date you started, stuff like that. Like strikes you've got. Big companies do actually know how many strikes you've got, and then they will ask you to see if you're lying. But some will just ask you, like, you know, just to find out. And mine, not to get partnered, but to do with something, I think it might have been actually for SocialBlade, I had to print screen my page with the stuff, as I will show you now on this one. I actually do have, 1 minute, where is it? Stupid new layout, can't find where anything is. Channel settings. Yeah, right. So I'm good standing, which means no botting, no hacking, everything's legit on your account. You got, which is the community guidelines. Copyright, no music in my videos that I don't own. For example, my intro, which I'll show you now, I own all the rights to this music, as I'll show you now when it loads. So yeah, that intro I own the music too, and if I've got some other videos, I have actually got some other videos which have got music, like this one. This video has got music on when it loads up. Oh no, not an advert.
That's such a good one, but he fixes it.
Leave that a minute. How to get music, this will all be in. What you actually have to do is,
alright guys, this is Wes and
that bit, yeah. You have to actually, this is what you have to do with RPM Networks. You have to put that in, royalty-free music, sound effects.
this is another bad.
Enjoy, guys. See, I knew it. See, I got music in that, which is royalty-free music. I think the last one is content ID claims. So I'm not quite sure what this one means, but I think it's like, you're not. Oh yeah, I know what it means. It's just clicked, a light bulb is above my head, I know what it is. Basically means, just say I've got a video, and if you're partnered, you do not want any of these to be bad. Otherwise you do have to wait 6 months to get them off. But once they're good standing, you can get a partnership. Some partnerships will allow these to be not good standing, but if you want to get in RPM Networks, which is what I'm in, they need to be good standing, as they want all their partners to be, you know, not, well, they want them to be legit and not like, technically it's, you know, I'm going to call it YouTube fraud, to be honest. I think that's the best possible word. Yeah, don't commit YouTube fraud, guys, which basically means you can't record someone else's video, you can't take someone else's video unless they've given you permission, and YouTube will actually ask you if they get suspicious. They'll ask you if it's your video, and you'll probably have to print screen the email that the person sent you or whatever to prove that they've given it you. So that's content ID claims. They all have to be good standing, and once you are partnered you'll get all of these. Don't do that when you partner with RPM networks. That's Google AdSense stuff. So then you will have, don't allow that either. That's to do with Google AdSense. So you've got to really watch what you're doing, because you get the dashboard. Right guys, somebody thought you get the dashboard when you're a partner. You actually get it anyway on the new YouTube update, but one way to get it is to be a YouTube partner, but I think once you're 3/4 YouTube partner you get it. But I'll do a video on YouTube partnerships soon, which are free, and most people don't even know that they've got one. So I'll do a video on that soon. Right, if you are partnered with a network it will say YouTube partner. If you are partnered with YouTube it will say verify partnership. If it says verify partnership you are not a YouTube partner. Right, it needs to say YouTube partner like mine does, right, for you to be a YouTube partner. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. Where it says verify, that's basically putting in your Google AdSense stuff. So if there is anything that I didn't cover in this video, just leave a comment like I normally tell you guys to. Don't forget to like this video if this video helped, which I'm guessing it did, because there was a lot of people wondering stuff about this network. If you want me to do any information and help on any other networks, like how to get into a network, just post a comment saying how do I get a partnership with fullscreen.com or something like that. I can put links in descriptions, I can tell you guys how to do it. But yeah, don't forget, make sure you got the minimum requirements if you want to get a partnership and pass the first step. Just look in the description and click on the link to just do stuff. Really, just type everything in that you need to put in, and yeah, that's it, to be honest. Right, so don't forget to like this video if it helped, comment, oh for God's sake, right, there we go, like this video if it helped, comment your stuff, what you need to type in, what you didn't know, what you want me to do a video on, what you want me to answer. I will always answer you guys back no matter what the question is. I will find out the answer if I don't know it. Just bear with me if I haven't answered for a couple of days. I go on my YouTube every 3 days, 2 days, so you know, I'll answer them when I next go on, so bear with me, but I will always answer. Please subscribe as I do my best to help you all. Don't forget to see you in a bit, guys.